North Kurdufan State is located in central Sudan, covering an area of 195,280 square kilometers, including 8 localities: Shekan, Rahad, Ruwaba, Damhaj Ahmed, Bara, West Bara, Jabrat al-Sheikh, Sudari, with a population of 2,500,000 people. 79% of them are engaged in agriculture and grazing. In addition to security, stability, diverse economic characteristics, relative and preferential advantages in agricultural production, both plant and animal. The state has a considerable infrastructure that include internal and external asphalted roads connecting the state with other states in Sudan. The Western Salvation Road, which facilitates Sudan international trade with West Africa, is the most important of all. Available services include hotel and tourism, health, education facilities, communication and banking services. There are a number of crops markets. Al-Ubayyid Crops Market is the biggest international market for gum arabic, in addition to livestock markets, marketing centers, power stations, and oil refinery. Agriculture is the main economic support for North Kurdufan State, as it's characterized by diversity in soil, climate, and availability of agricultural areas that exceeds 15 million acres. This distinction gave the state preferential advantages in crop diversity, rain, and irrigated. The abundance of water in another preferential advantage, where groundwater is available in Bara Underground Basin, Ruwaba, the Nile-Nubian Basin, and the Nubian Desert Basin. The total quantity of groundwater available is 24 billion cubic meters, as well as surface water amounting to 300 million cubic meters. The most important sources are Khor Abu Habil and Lake Rahad Abu Dakna. The state produces the most important export crops that include gum arabic, hibiscus, watermelon seeds, sesame, and peanuts. North Kurdufan also produces millet and sorghum as food crops. There are opportunities for the production of sunflower, cotton, and wheat. The state occupies the first place in the production and export of gum arabic, producing 50% of the gross national product of the Hashab gum. The gum arabic belt covers more than 20% of the state territory. It is also characterized by fruiting trees, products such as tabaldi, abul guddam, and sidr. Sesame is one of main oily export crops, which occupy the largest agricultural area that reach up to more than 1 million acres per year and represent 33% of the total annual cultivated area, with an average annual production of 75,000 tons. The state produces the finest types of peanuts that characterized by the production of a high percentage of oil. There are opportunities to double the area planted with oilseeds through irrigation, especially at Jabrat al-Sheikh locality and Khor Abu Habil area.
الولاية تعتبر من حيث السياسات ومن حيث الإمكانيات المتاحة ومن حيث وجود المزارع المقتدر تستطيع أن تفتح ذراعيها لكل المستثمرين للتدخل في إنتاج هذه المحاصيل.
Hibiscus and watermelon seeds are export crops that produced by the state because of their growing global demand for food and pharmaceutical importance. There is a promising dual activity in North Kurdufan State, producing mango, guava, lemon, tomatoes, potatoes, spices, onions, cucurbits, roots, leaves, medicinal and aromatic plants like senna pods and others. due to the provision of supportive infrastructure for animal production like veterinary and agricultural research stations, quarantines, Al-Rahad and Jabrat al-Sheikh, standard and quality cooperation, livestock markets, fixed and mobile veterinary services, observation stations, water resources, surface and lakes, livestock routes, and water station mobile and fixed North Kurdufan state became the leading state in animal production. Livestock is estimated at 22.5 million head, include desert sheep that represents 87.9%. The state occupies the second place of national lamb export, about 17% of total national exports. Goats represents 7.7%. Camels represents the first state in the national exports of camels, around 30% of total national exports. Cows represents 1.4%. Traditional breeding of livestock production is prevailing throughout the state. 28% of the population are practicing in this activity, especially in the northern region. Economically, livestock contribution to GDP, gross domestic product, is about 20%, which represent 60% of Sudan's agricultural revenues. There are promising opportunities in animal production in the fields of red meat production, modern slaughterhouses, poultry, pastoral farms, projects of animal husbandry and fattening, milk, green feed, fish farming, and projects associated with the slaughterhouses, leather products, and feed industry. The leadership of the state made the tremendous efforts and ongoing hard work for the development of plans, drawing new policies, removing obstacles and barriers to investment flows, business and trade movement.
على كل خطنا في التصنيع، خطنا في ما يعود إلى الولاية، خطنا فيما يعود إلى المنتج، خطنا في لجان متعددة في أن المستثمر لا يرهق مالا ولا يرهق تعبا، ونحن نوفر له كل المطلوبات والمعينات من ماء وكهرباء وتربة، ونقف معه في سبيل المصلحة العامة.
They are devoting great efforts encouraging local and foreign capital to invest in North Kurdufan by providing easy procedures to obtain license, privileges, guarantees, grants, exemptions, and all other needed facilities.